Hey everyone, it's Timah from Cooking for Health with Timah. What I'm doing right now, I just want to talk to you guys a little about something. I just want to mention a few things. And I promise this is so not going to be one of those long drawn out soliloquies, okay? So this is going to be kind of quick, but not too quick because I want you to get this. So I talk about chakras and healing and wellness through using food, through balancing our energy, mental space, just all of that, because it's never just one thing that's going to get us healthy, and we want to be at our optimum health. And going through the chakras, I went through the root, I went through the sacral, the solar, the heart, and I went up to the throat chakra, and I actually stopped short there. And the reason I did that was because I wanted to go back down through the chakras and just sort of, in a way, I was sort of kind of picking your brains just to see if maybe you're catching on to it, maybe you're following it, if maybe you have some questions or something. I do see that some of you, and I really do appreciate it, that you are actually paying attention and you're seeing how you can use this and you're getting it. And I really love that. That's absolutely awesome, right? So what I want to do, like I said, I just wanted to back up just a little bit and just mentioning some things, because I also mentioned about the meditating portion of this and how one could actually remove certain energies from their bodies, because these energies that we hold inside of our bodies, they actually block us from different things, and they even tend to cause different issues within inside of our bodies. So okay, so the way we think and what we hold on to it creates our reality. We hold these beliefs, ideas, etc. from our childhood. One of our parents may have told us as a child, a little boy, maybe a little boy, that men don't cry and to stop crying, right? So your parent wasn't being mean by saying it, but in their way, it was like an attempt to make you strong, right? So you in turn held on to that belief, seeing that it was wrong, maybe, and also maybe even seeing it as a sign of weakness as you would have gotten older. And as you're growing older, that little seed, which was innocently planted into your young, fertile mind, now it's grown and it's attached itself to your reality. So now, instead of allowing yourself to express an emotion through your tears, like sadness, you fight it, holding on to the belief that it's a sign of weakness. Now, so this is a small example of how we hold on to and agree with beliefs and ideas outside of ourselves that may cause us harm. So now the root chakra is a sort of representation of the childhood, the home, the family, and those things that tend to ground us into who we may develop into. So clearing and balancing starts with the family and how we see ourselves within that family structure and how we develop out of that family structure as a child. So we want to go deep into we want to go deep, or rather we want to go into a deeper part of ourselves and ask those questions of, where did I get this belief or idea from? Who was the person that taught me this? How young was I when I first heard this, and how did it even make me feel, right? Now, once you've answered those questions, there will be an emotion attached to it. And it's important to be clear on that, on what that emotion is, because it's doing something to your body, it's doing something to your mind, and it's doing something to your spirit. That's the emotion that's blocking you and has to be cleared, balanced, and basically just laid to rest, right? So suppressing the natural expression of tears, like I said, this is just one example. So expressing the natural expression of tears due to a sadness or even a pain can manifest into anger, over aggressiveness, and even becoming quite leading you to becoming quite judgmental, you, us, whoever, and becoming quite judgmental. And because and our emotions and thoughts shape our reality, it follows that our body would be affected. So now you've answered the questions, those initial questions, right? And you've connected an emotion to it. And as we're going deep, searching our minds for those questions, also noticed an area on your body that connected to that emotion. You should have felt something, right? Now, so what you want to do, you want to place your hand on it. And if it's more than one area, touch each of those so you can remember for a moment that location. Okay? Now, I posted about how to meditate and concentrate, and if you've practiced it, this should be rather easy for you. And I'll put a link with this video so you can go to it and do your practice if you want to do your practice. So now what you do, you take several deep breaths, exhaling slowly, remembering that each body zone that I've covered, the chakras, has a particular color. So you close your eyes and you imagine this radiant light of beautiful healing energy, and it's radiating from below you, coming up from the earth right into your feet, up your legs, your hips, your torso, your chest, your neck, and out the center of your head. And it's that energy is connecting you to higher energy. And you may call it God, you may call it the universe, you may call it the ultimate creator. It's completely up to you. Now, also imagine that light of healing energy coming down from the universe, from God, from your ultimate creator, right? Your higher self. Imagine it coming back into you as an exchange of energy. Now, that light can be as wide as you want it, as it forms an encapsulating ball in and on and all around you. Now, set that ball of God light, healing light, going to all of the areas that you touch, right? So you want to imagine that. You got to see that ball. See that bright, healing, God-light ball going to all those areas that you would have touched on your body, where you noticed a sensation of that emotion when you went deep into your subconscious mind, right? Now, as that light is shining so bright, feel yourself weighing lighter and being at peace and one with that light. Let that light be with you as long as you need, until that specific emotion that of that area has dissipated. Now, as that emotion dissipates, forgive that person that introduced you to that thought, to that belief that you had been holding on. All right? So you want to forgive that person. And you want to release the time that you first experienced that. And you want to clear that space that you held it in, and now you want to replace it with forgiveness of yourself. You want to put in love. You want to put in peace inside of that space now. You let that light go into your spine as you open your eyes. Okay, so I want to thank you guys again for allowing me to share this time with you and just bring you a different idea, a different thought to help us all out through this journey. If you have any type of questions in regards to how to proceed with this, any questions in regards to any information that I've been bringing in regards to the chakras, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I don't bite. And I'll answer your questions as best I can. If I don't have the answer, and I never say that I have all the answers, if I don't have the answer, then I will definitely see to direct you to where you can at least get the answers. And oftentimes, if you're just patient, the answer will actually come to you. The universe is so amazing to where that answer will just be given to you. It could be someone that you'll meet the next day, next moment. Your phone could ring with a familiar voice on it, and just start talking about this thing that you had inside of your mind, bringing that answer to you. So be patient, but still, definitely you can reach out to me, ask me questions. Yeah, so again, thank you all, and I am about to do a little bit of a workout.